What's up guys, my name is SleepySloths and in today's video I'm gonna show you how to use OBS, Open Broadcaster Software. This is what I personally use guys, so I really recommend this program to you. So it's real simple guys, and I'm gonna show you right now how to do it. Okay, so at my screen you can see Open Broadcaster Software download. So I'm gonna leave this link in the comment section below. This is the one I recommend. This is what I personally use. I use OBS Classic. I've always used OBS Classic. Before this program I used Shadowplay from Nvidia, but then you have to make sure that you have a Nvidia graphics card and not everybody has that, so yeah. So this is the original or Open Broadcaster Software, but then you just click on the download installer and you just wait until it downloads. You have this link now. I'm just gonna show you my folder for my download folder. This is the installer guys, so you have to make sure you go to your download folder, otherwise you click on this, double click on this, and then you can run it. As you can see now, if I do this, it's gonna show me, maybe you can't see it, and you just double click on it. All this will be blank guys. What you pretty much do is you just add a scene and you call it whatever you want. If you are recording, just call it recording videos or gaming or desktop or something like that, then it will be a lot easier for you guys. And otherwise you could do streaming. Add a scene. You can add just click on right click and then add, and then you can choose one of these. I choose monitor capture guys, so you just record your screen and that's it. And if you have an Elgato, you click on video capture device. What you gotta do, you just gotta right click, go to add, and then video capture device, and then you choose one of these. If you have this particular facecam, the C920 from Logitech, I recommend you do these settings. And uncheck flip immersion vertically, and uncheck this, opacity, it doesn't really matter too much, but I just have it on 100. This custom resolution, you have to use this because this is your webcam guys. And FPS max is 30, and use output format, this doesn't matter, uncheck this, color space, check auto, chroma key, this is if you have a green screen. And you can configure it, so if you have a webcam as me, customize this to yourself. You can zoom in and zoom out, and that's pretty much it. If you have a green screen, you can also do this. I personally just customize this because of my own preference. If you want to have like an Snapchat username or something, you could do it. It's image, and then you just like write in Snapchat. If I want to add a sub button, I could do it. As you can see, it's my bottom of my facecam now, and I can add a Twitter logo, but I don't want to. Just personal preference guys, you don't have to do this. Okay, so if you choose one of these and then you click on edit scene guys, then you can customize where you want to have your face cam and other overlays. So you can just drag it like over to the corners, everywhere you want. You can customize if you click on edit scene and you choose the overlay. I have a fairly overpowered computer by the way, so I'm not sure if you want to check all these. This is what I personally like. If you have Nvidia graphics card guys, I would recommend you to check Nvidia NVNC. What it basically does, you have a built-in processor chip in your graphics card, which pretty much just takes a little bit of the stress from the CPU over to the GPU. So I would recommend this if you have a good graphics card. I personally have a GTX 1070. My CPU is an i7 4790K, so it's an i7 4 GHz. This is what I personally use. So and the quality balance, leave it at 10 guys. If you have a fairly good computer, you could put it at down lower, so we'll get a lot of more FPS. Max bitrate, keep it at 30,000. And enable CBR padding, custom buffer size, uncheck that and leave this at 30,000. So auto encoding, this is really important guys. So if you have a high quality microphone, I personally have a blue snowball. If you have like a studio microphone with an XLR connection, leave the codecs at AAC and the format at 48 kilohertz and the bitrate at 192. So you can also do 112, but if you're streaming, make sure to just take it a little bit lower. But YouTube, you can always bump it up to 320. And channel stereo guys, and make sure you apply the settings. And broadcast settings, guys, if you want to stream, this is really important. Then you make sure to press live stream. This is how you stream, guys. And file output only, because I'm recording right now. Make sure to set your file destination for your recordings. So this is my drive. And guys, make sure when you go on your computer, make sure, this is my SSD by the way, and this is my hard drive. So make sure to not use your SSD. It takes a lot of space of your hard drive. I don't think it takes that much, but I wouldn't do it on your SSD. So make sure you have an external hard drive or something else with a lot of space on it. So you won't like take all the space up in like 2 videos, you know. And make sure you put .mp4, guys. This is really important if you want to edit in Sony Vegas. .mp4. So that's really important, guys. Make sure you do that for MP4 file outputs. And the video adapter, guys, this is also a really important thing to keep in mind. And you have to check if you have a good graphics card, or you can have AMD, you can have Nvidia. It doesn't really matter what type of graphics card you have. But just if you're gaming like me, you should choose your graphics card and not like the Intel stuff, the HD integrated in the processor. So as you can see, I have a Nvidia GeForce GTX 1070. So make sure you select your graphics card if you want to game, guys. Base resolution, I click custom and it's 1920 by 1080, so that's full HD. You have to check your resolution for your screen. Settings, so you right click on your desktop and this comes up. And advanced, you go on advanced, and then you can see 1920 by 1080. That's my first display, it's my main display. So make sure you have that checked in this box. Filter, billionaire fastest, it doesn't really matter. FPS is 60 because I have a fairly good computer. 60 FPS, it's a bit of an overkill, but YouTube supports it now. And you could do 30 if you have a lower end PC. But, if you have a good computer, you could do 60. So that's what I recommend if you have a good computer. And desktop audio device is default, so that's my high definition audio speakers, I believe it's called. Just make sure it's default. And the microphone is where you record the audio. And I have this program called Voicemeeter. You don't personally need this. Make sure to just check your microphone, guys. So in my case, that's the blue snowball. Make sure you just check your microphone. So that's my standard microphone, but I have Voicemeeter output. So that's that. And show only connected devices, that's what you want to check, guys. And push to talk, I don't mess around with these settings, I just leave them alone. And then remember to click apply. Hotkeys, I don't do anything with these settings. You could obviously do it if you're streaming and adding overlays. It could be a lot easier, but I not recommend. If you want to, obviously that's fine. And then to the general, guys, this is really important. If you have a high-end processor, an i5, an i7, just if you have a high-end CPU, also called your processor, then you want to check use multi-threaded optimizations. Because the thing with i7s is that most of them have hybrid threading, so they have physically 4 cores, but actually 8 cores. So make sure if you have a high-end CPU, you check this for making your CPU do a lot more work. And process prior to class, you can do normal, that's what I personally use. I think that's the best. You could do idle, I wouldn't do high because it doesn't work for me, but you can play around. Team buffering time milliseconds is 700, just leave it at that, guys. Make sure to check this box under it though. Allow other modifiers on hotkeys. I'm not sure why you should check this, but I just keep it checked. Check this NVIDIA NVC, and that's your graphics card, guys. And this is your graphics card, NVIDIA NC preset. Sorry, guys. That's high quality. If you have a low-end PC, as I said, you want to go high performance, so that means that you will get a lot more FPS. Obviously, if you have a low-end computer, you could just bump it down to high performance. If you have a high-end computer like me, you want to have high quality. And settings, you want to check this box, and encoding profile main. Frame interval, just keep it at 2, and use CFR. This is also a really important step, guys. So this setting just makes your it just kind of trolls OBS to think that you have a high-end PC tuning factor is put to 20. Make sure you apply, and quick sync encoder, I don't use this. Browser, I don't use this as well. Microphone noise, guys, this is where you, if your computer makes a lot of noise, mine doesn't now, but if your computer makes a lot of noise, as I said, and you have your microphone pretty close to your PC, my PC is like right down here, so if you have your microphone pretty close, you could just move your microphone or tweak these settings a bit. So what you want to do is that you want to put this on the lowest and then this on the highest, and then what it simply does is that the noise gets lower than like at this point, it just cuts the audio off, so you will only hear you speaking. I personally don't use it. You could obviously use it, and just click OK, apply, OK, and that's pretty much it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and comment in the comment section below if you want to see some more of these tutorials. I think it's a lot of fun to make these videos. Let's see if we can hit 10 likes. That would be amazing, guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.